in the simulation. So we have an environment that simulates the 3D environment and have the sensors and the typical noise characteristics are all simulated as well. And then we can actually take the same code that's running on the vehicle and run it in the simulation to see, you know, if our control logic and, you know, the sensor inputs and everything are causing the vehicle to behave the way we want it to. And that allows us to test all of our guidance and control logic in real time. The pilots can practice taking off and launching the vehicles and whatnot as well. And here's a little video of that which you saw a little bit earlier. With that, I'd like to open up any questions. Does anyone have a question about the vehicle?
What RPM do you go to?
We measured it, I think, one time around, was it 1600, 1200, 1600? I think it's about 1600. Yeah, it runs a little faster than the stock vehicle, and depending on the payload. We've actually carried, I think our vehicle without any of the payload and whatnot, after modifications, around 540 grams or so. And so we've got right now about 60 grams of payload, but we want it a little heavier than that. But it affects flight time and everything else.
But it's a big switch.
Go ahead.
What kind of range do you run against the wall?
We usually run about 40 to 50 inches from the wall, so towards the outside of the max range. We did a lot of testing with the IARC sensor and found that depending on the sensor, some of them can read up to 100 inches away. Some of them read not very well, you know, past 50 or 60 inches. All the ones we tested read fairly reliably out to about 50 or 60 inches, and you know, there's a lot more noise at that range, but we try to stay within that range. And that's part of the reason we're using wall following, is because it wants to keep all of our sensors in range. We looked at the longer range one that you guys had, and it was really big. And given the fact that we were going to need 4 of them to do what we kind of wanted to do originally, we decided to stick with a smaller, you know, like kind of approach. But any other questions? Okay.
Thank you very much.